Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Hope all of you are writing and learning whatever is being taught to you. And you're keeping your books up to date, as we all will be checking your notebooks and giving you marks accordingly. So it is better if you read, write and keep your books up to date. Welcome to our English class. Lastly, we completed the writing part of our Unit 6 lesson, Who I Am. Students, hope you completed the question answers, meanings, dictation words, as well as the textbook exercises which we discussed. Today, we will be starting with the next part of Unit 6, that is the poem. The poem is The Wonderful Words and it's written by poetess Mary O'Neill. The poem lies on page number 82 of your English textbook. Before starting the explanation part of this poem, students, we will discuss how important words are and we will also look some amazing facts about words. So let us start with some amazing facts. The first word ever uttered was ah, which means hey. That means when early human beings were talking or were developing a part of speech, then the first word which they uttered, the first word which came out of an early human being was ah, and it means hey. By the age of 5, a child can have a vocabulary of up to 2500 words. मतलब 5 years तक का कोई बच्चा होता है तब तक उसके माइंड में 2500 जितने वर्ड्स वो ग्रास्प कर लेता है. He develops his vocabulary of 2500 words. The next one is swims will be swims even when it is turned upside down. मतलब उसका अगर हम mirror image बनाएंगे तो भी वो same to same ही दिखेगा. Right? Then I is the shortest, oldest and most commonly used word. Now students, you can see something in yellow over there. It is so very huge. That is the longest word in most of the dictionaries. I'm reading out for you. Do listen and try to spell out by yourself also. Pneumonio ultra microscopic silico volcanoconiosis. That's the longest word in our English language. What does that word means? It means it refers to a lung disease which occurs due to inhalation of very fine silica particles which are emitted from a volcano. जहाँ पे volcano होता है वहाँ पे लोगों को lung में ये वाला disease हो जाता है. So it's name of a disease and it is the longest English word. Fine. Now let us move ahead to our poem. The poem is written by Mary O'Neill. She is the poetess. She belongs to Ireland. She is an Irish poetess as well as a dramatist. That means she also used to write drama and plays as well as she loved to write poetry or poems, right? The Wonderful Words is one of her poems. Students, before starting the explanation, let me discuss how important words are to us. Just imagine a world without language. Just think कि हम सब यहाँ वर्ल्ड में रह रहे हैं, अपने आसपास के लोगों से कैसे बात करेंगे? अगर वर्ड्स नहीं है तो इशारे में कितना बात करेंगे और कितनों को समझ पड़ेगा, राइट? So world without words is unimaginable. Another thing is, what makes us different from animals? Animals have their own language, they talk in their own way, right? But the thing is, they just make sounds. वो लोग सिर्फ sound करते हैं. जैसे cow है तो मुंह का sound करती है, फिर chicken है या hen है तो वो उनका एक अलग sound होता है. Birds का खुद का एक sound होता है, right? They don't have words, they just have sounds. So words are the God's gift to human beings and we are supposed to use them very, very, very properly. That's the difference. That's the difference between animals and us. We are having the power of thinking, the power of making our thoughts come out in the form of words, right? Now, here there are two quotes which have been shown on the screen, students. Just look at them. Words are powerful, they can create or they can destroy. So, choose your words wisely. No matter what people tell, you, words and ideas can change the world. Okay, so what are the quotes trying to say? They want to say that our words are very, very, very powerful. They can create as well as they can destroy. So what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to use our words very carefully. हमारे words किसी को परेशान ना करे, किसी को hurt ना करे. हमारे words ऐसे होने चाहिए जो दूसरों को दुख ना दे. तो that is in our hands and that is the art of using words. वो बहुत ही important चीज़ है. हम कैसे भी करके किसी भी टोन में किसी से भी बात करते हैं तो सामने वाले को बुरा लग सकता है, तो वो हमें करना नहीं है. और हमारे आइडियाज़ हमें दूसरों को बताने चाहिए. भले लोग कुछ भी बोले लेकिन हमें अपने आइडियाज़ एक्सप्रेस करने चाहिए. Now let's move ahead to the poem. I am reading out the first stanza for you and then I'll be explaining you line by line. Students, you better take a pencil and sit along with your textbook. आप लोग क्या करो ना, टेक्स्ट बुक खोलो और पेंसिल लेके बैठो और कुछ अगर आपको लगता है समथिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट, नोट इट डाउन इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक और राइट डाउन द मीनिंग्स. आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग दैट मीनिंग्स ऑल्सो. यू कॉपी डाउन इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक सो इट विल बी easy for you for writing in the notebook. Okay? The Wonderful Words by Mary O'Neill. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. All that you do is match the word to the brightest thought in your head so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed for. Many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. Okay, so in the first stanza, the poet wishes to say that everyone has something in the mind. सबके दिमाग में कोई भी चीज़ को लेके अपना अपना थॉट, अपना अपना विजन होता है. सबको अपनी बात होती है. जैसे कि अगर हम क्लास में कुछ डिस्कस कर रहे हैं तो आई हैव माई ओन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. इवन द स्टूडेंट सिटिंग ऑन द बेंचेस हैव देयर ओन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, राइट? तो सबके पास अपना एक थॉट होता है. तो हमें क्या करना है? वी शुड नेवर लेट द थॉट डाई. हमें उस थॉट को कभी भी मरने नहीं देना है, उसको कभी भी छोड़ नहीं देना है कि होगा जाने दो. ऐसे नहीं. आपको जो माइंड में थॉट आया है, यू नीड टू डिस्कस इट. ओके, यू नीड टू से इट टू द पीपल अराउंड यू. बहुत सारी बार क्या होता है ना, बच्चे बोलते नहीं है. वाई? बिकॉज दे थिंक दैट उनका जो भी थॉट है इट मे बी अ रॉन्ग वन और समवन विल नॉट लाइक दैट थॉट. किसी को पसंद नहीं आएगा. दैट्स वाई दे kids or the people, they don't express their thoughts. अपने मन की बात मन में रख लेते हैं. But it is not good. The poet wants to say that everyone has one or the other thought and they are supposed to express it out. उनका हक बनता है कि वो उसको बोले, एक्सप्रेस करे, भले सामने वाले को कैसा भी लगे. बट आप एक बार बोलो. आपके थॉट्स अच्छे भी हो सकते हैं. हर बार ऐसा नहीं होता है कि गलत ही हो. यू कैन हैव वेरी नाइस थॉट्स एंड अदर्स कैन गेट इम्प्रेस बाय दैट. सो यू नीड टू एक्सप्रेस योर थॉट. यू शुड नेवर श्रिवल द थॉट एंड लेट इट डाई. कभी भी उसको श्रिवल मतलब उसको श्रिंक करना, मतलब उसको ऐसे दबा के नहीं रखना चाहिए. ठीक है? उसको छोटा नहीं कर देने का कि वो थॉट नहीं चलेगा. इट्स ओके, फाइन इफ आई डोंट से, नो बॉदर. Why we are not able to express our thoughts? Because of lack of language. हमें अगर इंग्लिश में कुछ बोलना है तो हमें इंग्लिश तो आना चाहिए, राइट? तो lack of language की वजह से we don't share our thoughts. That is very wrong thing. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. So what does the poetess wants to say? That English is a wonderful language. It's not about English only. All the languages are beautiful. ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ इंग्लिश ही अच्छी है, गुजराती अच्छी नहीं है, हिंदी अच्छी नहीं है. It's not like that. यहाँ पे इंग्लिश का एग्जाम्पल दिया है, but all the languages are very beautiful. If you want to express your thought, you can express it in any of your language. And all of you can play it means you all can learn it well and you can express your thoughts and you can play a game of expressing thoughts, right? सब लोग अपनी अपनी बातें रखने का गेम भी हम खेल सकते हैं. इंग्लिश में भी खेल सकते हैं. इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. all that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head. तो हमें क्या करना है? We need to match the words with the correct one or with the correct thought in our heads. हमारे हेड में जो भी थॉट चल रहा है उसको एक पर्टिकुलर वर्ड के साथ मैच करने का. तो वो मैचिंग करने से क्या होगा? सो दैट इट कम्स आउट क्लियर एंड ट्रू. तो जब हम अपनी बातें रखेंगे तो करेक्ट वर्ड्स, बहुत अच्छे से यूज किए हुए वर्ड्स से हम अपनी बात एक्सप्रेस करेंगे एंड इट विल बी क्लियर एंड ट्रू टू एवरीवन, राइट? एंड हैंडसमली ग्रूम्ड एंड फेड, for many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. Okay, so the poetess wishes that everyone must say their words in a proper and in well groomed, मतलब decorate करके अपनी बात बोलनी चाहिए. और लोग अपनी अच्छी अच्छी बातें नहीं बोलते because they think like they are not having words to express, right? Now students, you do take your pen or pencil and underline these words and write the meanings in the textbook itself. textbook में आप ये meaning सब लिखो, ठीक है? shrivel मतलब shrink और dry up, मतलब जो भी हमारा thought है उसको shrink नहीं होने देना है और उसको dry नहीं होने देना है. we should express it, and by using beautiful language we can share that thought with everyone, right? The next word over there is wonderful. So wonderful means marvelous. Underline these words, students, and do write in your textbook. Nextly, it is groomed. Groomed means made ready, or you can also say decorated. Okay, so you understood what does the poetess wants to explain in the first stanza. She wants to say that we should never let a thought die. We should always express our thoughts. And how can we express that? By using language. Every language is beautiful. Even English is a beautiful language, and we can play with English, as well as what is the thing we need to do is to match our thoughts with the correct words. हमारे दिमाग में जो भी थॉट चल रहा है उसको करेक्टली मैच करने का, एंड आफ्टर इट इज बीइंग मैच्ड वी शुड डेकोरेट अवर वर्ड्स. मतलब जो भी आपको बोलना है ना, यू शुड से इट इन अ पोलाइट मैनर, इन अ प्रॉपर वे. तो जो सामने वाले इंसान है उनको समझ पड़ेगी, दे कुड अंडरस्टैंड, और उनको सच भी लगेगा. ओके, so you need to use these words as an art of expressing your thoughts. That's what the poetess wants to say. And वो ये भी बोल रही है कि दुनिया में बहुत सारी ऐसी अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें हैं जो हम नहीं सुन पाए क्योंकि किसी ने बोला नहीं. क्यों? क्योंकि बोलने वाले के पास शब्द नहीं थे. तो दिस इज द गिफ्ट ऑफ गॉड. वर्ड्स आर द गिफ्ट ऑफ गॉड टू अस. हमारे पास गिफ्ट है, भगवान का गिफ्ट है. वर्ड्स हम यूज़ करते हैं तो उसको सही तरीके से यूज़ करना है, किसी को हर्ट ना हो, किसी को दुख ना पहुंचे. तो ये सब चीज़ें ध्यान में रख के वी शुड यूज़ दी वर्ड्स. So that's what the poetess wants to say in the first stanza. Okay, we should learn the art of using words in a proper manner. That's all for today, students. I explained you first stanza. Tomorrow we'll move ahead with the next part. Do complete your notebook, students. Do write the meanings which I told you to write in your textbook. Keep them up to date and submit in time for checking. See you all tomorrow.